Hello, everybody. Well, we just left Zacharias' cemetery. We completed that. We have rested, and I've gone through and made sure that everybody had the spells and things that they needed. There was no major change as far as equipment goes. We didn't pick up anything that exciting at all, really. Um, I did fill everybody's potion bars here, so they've all got some extra stuff to play with. I did put this Crypt Raider's armor on Seal. He is really a good healer and fighter. You know, he's kind of pushing Darren off to the side. I hate to see that, but going forward, you know, he might be the best one to bring along. Darren, bless his heart, he's adorable, and I would love to keep him just mainly because of his personality. I love that. He just brings some humor and some snobbery, and I just think it's great. But his hand-to-hand skills are crap, at least for right now. Now, he has a rapier +1, which is the same thing that Camellia has, and for some reason Camellia is able to do much better. And his bow, when he does hit, it's great, but most of the time he just doesn't hit. He's kind of dropping to the bottom of my list, and we may have to bring Ninio back in. We're looking for Elan's lost ring, so that is the reason we're going there. Now, what I'd like to do is not go into our camp. I'm just going to sit there for a minute because we need to check and see if our armies can do anything since we rested. And it looks like they can. I only have one army. I'm going to check this recruit button. And we do have some more people we can buy. I think I ran out of money last time, so I wasn't able to pick them up. So what we're going to do is move them, if possible, up to my other army. Where is it? Okay, it should be able to make it there, I'm hoping. Let's see if we can bring them to here. Yeah, we should be able to combine. Ah, almost. That's fine. We're going to take this one, bring it down. There we go. All right, and we're just going to pull you over here so we have a little bit more to work with. All right, well, we have used up all our movement points, so wherever we want to go is kind of a moot point at the moment. So let's go ahead and go back and make it to the Houndheart campsite. Magical anomalies are common in the world of Golarion. So common that the use of the word anomaly itself is questionable. One might naturally assume that the strange sky, the ghostly fire from rifts in the ground, the rain of eyeballs, all that the world wound is known for, should find some purchase in the mortal mind. But even the most worldly of travelers feels uneasy at its borders. Why? Perhaps instinctively they understand that this place is not merely a magical wasteland, but a wound, an ulcer, through which the world itself bleeds into the abyss. The commander and her army walk up the high bank of the West Seelan River, where it draws near the border of the world wound. The soldiers' feet halt unbidden. On the other bank rises a series of cliffs, too regular in shape to have been formed by wind or water. The sky hangs over their sharp edges and sickening bends, the shade of mercury on the horizon rising to dirty rust. As it rises above the soldier's head, it regains its familiar azure hue. The soldiers whisper and grumble. The commander feels eyes upon her back. Somewhere among them, wearing simple armor and unrecognized by anyone, the ruler of Mendev is standing and watching the new commander closely. The commander gives a signal to wait and climbs to the highest point along the bank. There, she decides to... All right, we can address the soldiers, which will be good. Or we can set an example and lead the march. I am going to do diplomacy. Addressing the army on the border of the Whirlwind, the commander seeks to establish herself as a military leader on this new battleground. Her efforts prove fruitful. The soldiers listen dutifully, smiles appearing on their faces. Someone in the ranks jokes that the demons are growing tired of waiting for them. The army keeps moving. Lines of soldiers step warily beneath the shroud of low black clouds. It's like the Whirlwind has reached out a finger into the lands of Mendev. The gesture seems eerily harmless, but then the clouds come to life, shooting out howling tornadoes one after another. The tornadoes come from all sides, from ahead, behind, and right above the soldiers' heads. The determined army runs the gauntlet of tornadoes. The struggle lasts over half an hour. But the army's only losses are a few bags of supplies and a dozen hats whipped off into the sky. After stopping to catch their breath, the soldiers continue on. Their first encounter with the Whirlwind has ended in their favor. Alrighty, this is the river. Interesting. Okay, let's get to the campsite. Oh, we're fatigued. No, we just rested. How can we be oh, maybe fighting the tornado took all of our energy. Oh, that's disappointing. When I leveled up Lon and changed his class to Archer/Bard, he now can create potions. So what I want to do is he can't do anything but one right now. So we're going to go ahead and do that one, this Potion of Magic Fang. And this will help Buddy out. And we're just going to stay with the onion soup. We cannot do a scroll because we don't have Ninio with us. I read in a book by one great thinker that the further we are from civilization, the less civilized we become. As though stone walls, law scrolls, and the expectation to eat at a table laid with tablecloth are all that stands between us and barbarianism. Interesting. If that is true, I am reluctant to see a more feral deer in Arente. Oh boy. Like I said, he's just a great character. Now our corruption's getting high, so once we're finished with this campsite, we need to go back and rest. Couldn't be that easy, could it? Okay, so we are looking for a camp. We're finally here. Elan and Curl must be around here somewhere. And Jana, too, if they gave her permission to leave. Ah, there they are. Greetings, Seelah. Greetings to you too, Knight Commander. Jana puts her hand on her hips. She looks even more dashing than usual. Elan is feeling a little shy. He thought that he had asked for help from a couple of nobodies, but then here you are, the commander of the 5th Crusade. And you still came to help dig him out of a pile of junk. Oh, let's not talk about it. I assure you I'm the same Seelah, your friend from the League of the Cart, and we came here to help you look for Elan's ring. And by the way, where's Curl? He didn't come with us. He said an old wound was acting up. All right, friends, since we're here, let's finish this up quickly. I really don't feel comfortable bothering the Knight Commander with my personal problems. Well, I think it would help if you could tell us what the ring looked like. Well, the last time I saw the ring, it was with my things in my traveling chest. The camp's in a total disarray. I don't know how we're ever going to find it. The ring is made of a shiny silver metal with a deep blue-green jewel. Master Derek's not just a jeweler, he's an artist. There's no mistaking one of his creations. Oh, sounds delightful. I wish I possessed one of Master Derek's fine works. I've seen them from afar, worn by visitors to the Gorm Mansion, but I never held one before. I was never allowed to approach important guests. Well, I'm not one for florid compliments, my lady, but I suspect the master would happily give you one of his works as a gift. You know, he does that from time to time, when he meets someone whose beauty inspires him. Thank you, sir. A trinket worth several months' pay, Elan? The rules on the surface are insane. You should give your girls fried rats like we do. You'd save yourself a lot of trouble. All right, everybody. Enough chatter. Let's go. All right, Jana and I will look around the north side. We'll see you if we find something, or when we give up. All right. Well, we don't want to give up. So let's see what we can find here. I want to go along the perimeter just so we don't miss anything. You just never know. Let's go this way. Oh. The ground is trampled, and there are signs of battle everywhere. The Houndhearts were clearly attacked by demons here. There's bits and pieces everywhere. Okay, Jana's looking there. Let's go over this way. Torn flag. Let's see, how about you? Nope. Okay. Why are you running over there, Darren? I guess you're blocked. Okay, well, on your way back, grab that. Melted shard of a ring. This item bears a trace of lost power. It seems you found a shard of a destroyed artifact. If you find all the fragments, an artisan can restore it. Awesome. Well, we're keeping that. Okay. Over here. Here's a chest. The heck? A closet. A small closet demon emerges from the chest. It looks at you angrily, screwing up its ugly little face. It's holding a shiny object in its paws. A sparkling silver ring with a large blue-green jewel. It's mine! Mine! Elan, look! Look at that thing! What's it holding? Oh, I've seen one of these before. These demons like to tease and bully, but it'll bolt if it senses any real threat. Let's surround it and attack all together before it can figure out what's going on. Well, since you said it out loud, Elan, that probably wasn't the brightest thing. Mine! You hear insolent giggling. The demon's jumping up and down, throwing the ring into the air and catching it. Mine! Mine! Elan, Jana. They're all right. They'll come around soon. Quickly, Laecee, let's catch this little rascal before he runs off with the ring. Oh. Okay. Of course I do. There, is that him there? No, there he is. All right. About face. Let's go, gang. He is faster than we are. There he is. Stop! Enough is enough. It's Curl. Before Elan manages to get to the closet, the halfling Curl appears right next to it, quite out of nowhere. He snatches the ring from the demon's paws. You mustn't get it! Curl, what are you... Oh, wow. What is going on? Thrusting herself between Elan and Curl, Seelah barely manages to absorb the blow aimed at the halfling. Elan, stop! Have you gone mad? He's using a summon spell. Why'd you stop? Oh, no. We have just been surrounded. Jana runs off. Oh, dear. Okay. All right, we are on our own now. Yes, we are, it would seem. Okay. I'm going to try my battering blast on this guy. Oh, it knocked him down and did a little bit of damage to him. Nice. Okay, let's see, what can you do? Let's try this bone shaker on this guy. Nope. Didn't work. Buddy. Guess we should maybe get rid of this little dude first. Okay, let's see if she can hit him. Well, she hit him, but she didn't do that damage. Okay, Lon, can you get the closet? Okay, let's see. I wonder if these guys are considered evil. I would imagine they are, right? Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and do protection from evil. That should help. That's not good. Okay, let's try a magic missile.
Go.
Ooh. Okay. How about just flat up and try to hit him, Darren? Yeah, that's not happening. Okay, well, they seem to be missing a lot, which is good. Okay, can you get this guy on? Okay, you smart. Maybe that'll make it easier for you to hit him. This seemed to work fairly well. Let's try it on this dude. Okay, what about Bane? No, they've got high resistance. Thankfully, they miss a lot. And I think they rejuvenate because I thought I damaged him when I just hit him. Yep. I don't think those are going to be much use anymore. I'm going to remove them from my bar. Darren, why don't you just heal everybody? Oh, he's got protective slime, it said. Maybe you can charge and do damage. No! No damage. Okay. He gave it his all, though. You have to give him that. Critical hit. Good job. All right, Lon, finish him off. Okay. Elan, what were you doing? You nearly cut down Curl. Without a second thought, without a trial, without even knowing if he was responsible for all of this. He might be a victim himself. No. What am I doing? He lured us into a trap. Curl was the one who knew where we were going. Nobody else did. He knew we thought there wouldn't be anyone at the camp besides some small harmless demon, so he set a trap. I wouldn't be surprised if his demon masters had him targeting the commander from the start. Talk about believing in the redemption of scoundrels. We barely know anything about what happened. Curl is a good lad. He's not a spy or a murderer. Maybe they threatened him, tricked him, or even bewitched him with demon magic. And now we will never know, because you let him escape. Well, better to let a thief escape than cut down an innocent. Oh. Elan, think a second. Seelah was defending someone she thought was her friend, and she stopped you from doing something you might regret. I don't need a shepherd to light my path and save me from regrets. Can you say the same, Seelah? Or you, Commander? You clearly have something to say. Go ahead, then. Spit it out. Seelah, I didn't want to say this, but I think of you as my friend, so I am going to warn you. After what happened at the Great Garrison, you are in serious danger, and maybe not just you. You might like to ignore military hierarchy and the rules of knightly orders, but there's wisdom in them, and that has stood the test of time. A soldier rises from a private to an officer. A knight begins as a squire. Even Iomede's paladins gain their abilities gradually, but not with you and the commander. You were granted incredible powers, far surpassing seasoned paladins with experience and skill far beyond your years. You received this gift at just the right moment and saved a lot of lives across Mendev. That's a great deed that will be remembered for ages to come. But what happened next was wrong. They began to worship you. The Queen gave you such vast power, all while you sidestepped everything. Training, experience, hardship. This is not the first time Her Majesty has behaved rashly, and how much good has this brought Mendev? I'm frightened by what I see, especially by the way that you, Seelah, trust people so easily, and you leap into adventures without looking. One day, you'll lower your sword when you should have driven the blade home, just like thousands of bright-eyed youngsters will after you. I wanted to tell you the same thing, Commander. If I understand you correctly, I'm an incompetent leader who never earned my position? Bear me no grudge, Commander. I am not so ungrateful as to forget what you did for Canabras and how you agreed to help me. I said it to Seelah, and I'll say it again. This wasn't a reproach, but a warning. The power you've been given, it may be your undoing, and the undoing of all the Crusaders along with you. Don't be afraid of what's new and unknown. We just need to bear in mind our responsibilities. Whatever was given to us, we can use it for good. In any case, forgive me for wasting your time and subjecting you to danger. Now at least we know that Curl's a traitor and Janna's a coward. I hope we all learn a lesson from these mistakes. As for that blasted ring, to hell with it. Kiana won't love me solely for the gifts I bring her. Seelah watches as he leaves. Her expressive eyes are filled with sadness. Everything's become very complicated all of a sudden. Please, Laecee, let's go back. and I'd like to talk to you about it later. I have a lot to think about. Alright, so we're done here. We just need to go back and talk to Seelah, but I want to make sure we pick up all the goodies first. I'm going to click on that after we're done here. I just want to make sure we're not going to end up somewhere where we won't be able to get the loot. All kinds of loot around here. This is awesome. A hat. Hat of Heartening Song. Whenever the wearer of this hat uses any song, this song grants, healing. Wow. Well, the only person who has any is my bard, which is him. Oh, look, he can wear it. His horn kind of sticks through it, but that looks pretty spiffy. Very nice, Lon. Very, very nice. Okay, I don't know if that's really the best thing for him, but yeah. The tent has been cut open from the inside. The knights apparently left in a hurry. Alright, let's come over here and see if we can do something with this mobility. Aha! Ooh. Heavy shield. I think the only person that can use that would be Seelah. It's definitely an upgrade. Oh, look at that. Congratulations, Seelah. Alright, so we have to go back up. Alright, well, I think we got everything, so let's go. Gold ring. Not the ring, but a ring. Alright, back to camp. And we've got corruption issues, so back at the camp we're going to have to rest to get rid of those. Lon approaches you, casually polishing a ripe apple on his sleeve and smiling. I knew I'd find you here. It's been hard trying to catch you alone recently. Everybody seems to want something from you. You being the commander of the crusade probably has something to do with it. Well, I would have to agree with you there, Lon. How can I help you? Well, that's not what I want to talk to you about. His expression grows serious. I've seen you fight plenty of times now. The way you charge into battle like everything's depending on you. I don't know if you're trying to be a hero, or if it's just your own honor at work, but when I think about you getting hurt, it's like my insides turn to ice. You know, because we're friends, and I worry about you. Oh. I know, you're the commander, and you've got to lead the charge, but let me protect you. Is the least I can do. Lon looks into your eyes. And because we're comrades, right? And I don't want a comrade to be devoured by demons. Oh dear, I think he has a crush on me. I really don't want to encourage this. It could be complicated. Besides, if I really had to pick somebody in my party that I was attracted to, it's not going to be long. Let's see. I'm not doing number 3 or 4, although that would show strength, but it's also a little too cold. I think I'm just going to answer with number 2. Thank you, Lon. I appreciate your friendship. Oh, don't mention it. I'll try not to stick out like a sore thumb and I'll stay out of your way. I'll just watch over you silently, observing from the shadows. Oh, wait. No, that came out wrong. Forget what I said. Lon rubs the back of his neck. What I want to say is, you can count on me. All right. Well, thank you. Oh, well, I think, that was the best way to handle that. Oh, are we all healed up now? None of us are fatigued or anything. Okay. Does that mean that the corruption is gone? How do I check that? Because we're not tired, we're not exhausted, and we don't have anything on us anymore. Well, we're not going to rest then. I guess we'll leave the episode here, everybody. Seems like we really didn't need to rest. I was just concerned about the corruption, but that seems to be gone. Thank you for joining me today. Please give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye now.